Okay. Okay. Let's go. We're live again. All right. A little bit of gas the elo. Gas the elo. Hey, Bing, ping that. We're back. Hey, Dawson. Only Dawson here. Hey, Dawson, how are you, dude? Brith is Jeffrey's Brith. Hi, everyone. Okay, are we ready to play some gas the elo? Yes or yes? Hello, Pete. Guys, are we excited? Like the Discord update. What update? I don't know. Oh, hey, few niche. All right, gentlemen. Jay has been okay. Definitely a little sick, under the weather, but we are playing gas the elo. I don't know what the elo is, but shall we dance? The shall we shall. Okay, here we go, gentlemen. Tap in. Starts with E4, E5, flash up C4. This is the reversed London Sicilian big balls gambit. If you don't know, knife F6, knight A3. Hey, microwave. You play this with knight A3? I bet you do. Okay, so knight A3, kind of interesting move, I would say. I've never seen that. I don't know if that's a move. Who knows? Okay, knight C6 followed by D3. Is knight A3 really a move? Is this the sodium? Okay, great. So yes, D3, nice little pawn move. Best move is to take the king immediately. Is this someone in chat? Nope. Okay, bishop C5 on the board, bishop G5. This is Magnus, of course. Followed by casserole, knight B5. Okay, I would say, these are all best moves, right? Besides for the knight A3, knight C6. This knight C6 is a bit of an inaccuracy here. Kind of strange. All right, knight B5. You know who this is? No, you don't. No, you genuinely have no idea. I don't even know who this is. You don't know who this is. Looks like something I would do. I'm 200. This is me. No. It's not. This is I don't fucking know who this is. I have no idea who this is. I have zero clue. Swear to God, I don't know who the fuck this is. Okay, so now we see D6. I would never play this, right? I wouldn't play this as either side. Yeah. Oh. Okay, interesting move here. Swear to God, this is not my game. But take it as you will. Bishop takes knight unprompted. Huh. Now that is quite interesting. Bishop takes knight unprompted, I think is totally random and unnecessary. That's knocking the elo down for me quite a bit. So, yeah. Why bishop takes F6? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so queen takes, of course. Not taking with the pawn is fantastic. Good job, person. Wait, why is... Okay. Not taking with the pawn, taking with the queen. Okay. Hi, Darson, W. Okay, so now we see knight F3. Again, I think this is still pretty odd. I think he also missed this, right? Now, okay, maybe you should have taken with the pawn to prevent this. Yeah, but then again, if you take like this, I don't know, pros and cons. Yeah, so knight F3 instead of taking the pawn. Now, how good is it to take the pawn? Can I play moves? I can't play moves. That's fine. Okay. So, yeah. Whoa. This is crazy. Black is winning here. In this position, wait a minute. Black is completely winning. Now, if you took the pawn, I'm realizing that this happens. So knight F3 is actually a great move. Taking the pawn is actually a blunder. So wait a minute. Yeah, this is the guy's elo website. Taking the pawn's a blunder, by the way, because then the queen gets this and you're lost. Yeah, so knight F3. Okay, so actually, I'm bumping the elo up because taking here is a blunder. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even looking at the threat. This and this is really bad. You're actually just getting mated. So now I'm bumping white's elo up again. Knight F3 is actually probably a great move. And of course, black is you know, is obviously winning. And okay, so now we see bishop G4 pinning the knight. And amazingly, this is a mistake. And now the evo kind of goes back to equality, which is really interesting. I don't exactly know why it goes back to equality. Maybe now knight takes is a thing. I don't know. Maybe knight takes is a thing. Maybe there's... Okay. Castles. That's fucking crazy. Castling seems wild here. Yeah, castling seems kind of nutty. Seems a little ballsy. I think they could probably take now, and that's not the most pleasant, I would say. Now this is still a thing. I think this is kind of a wild game. And now we see this knife d4 move, peeping PP, but also I think the knight could take here. So I don't know. There's a lot of like really randomness happening. The knight could take. Maybe this could be a thing, but that's not a thing. I don't know. It seems odd. And now again, this kind of goes back to equality after knight b takes, bishop takes, and then okay, this is a really good moment. What would you guys play here? Jebi Hikaru? It's not. I swear. C3 so fast. Who's playing C3? Are you guys playing C3 here or no? C3? C3? I'm probably playing C3. C3 is a fantastic move. Yeah, C3. Now, the thing about C3 is it's also, I think, quite good. I mean, obviously, this is a backwards pawn, but C3 kind of just preps D4 eventually. And it's kind of hard to target this in the first place. So C3 was played. It's a rapid game, by the way. Wait, let me see how long C3 took. I'm kind of curious. C3 took 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Wait a minute. I should show you guys the time usage. Forgot I could do that. We should look at the time usage. Yeah, I forgot this was a thing. I don't. The problem with the time usage is if I show the eval bar. Can I show you guys the eval bar? I mean, does it matter that much? Do you guys want the eval bar or no? So I know the eval. No, I don't. There's estimates down low, but I don't know it. Eval bar or no? I feel like I shouldn't show the eval bar. I feel like showing the eval bar to you guys is probably gonna throw everyone off. Okay, let me poll it. Eval bar, yes or no? If you guys want it, we can keep it, but eval doesn't matter. No, it does. Definitely does. What is it, 50-50? Oh no. Yeah, okay, so we want it? Okay, that's fine. You bet. No, I think it definitely matters. 100% matters. Okay. All right, let's keep it. That's fine. Doesn't fucking matter to me. I can see it regardless. Actually, I think I can turn it off. All right. So now we see this. Okay, so C3. Bishop C5. It goes in. Yeah, this is also good because now you guys can see the time. Wait, can I, what does this do? Analysis board, flip the board, play with practice. Okay, whatever. B4, how quickly was that played? 10 seconds for the B4, going to war. Cooking. Yeah, now I think this is kind of slightly unclear. Not unclear, this is actually drawish for sure. Big ball 6, of course. Question is, does white keep pushing their pawns? The answer is they probably do. A4. Taking more queenside space. Okay, fair enough. Okay, A6. Again, full plow with the pawns. A5. Was this played on lichess? Yes, I'll probably we can do estimates. It's not impossible. But yeah, lichess. Where do you think the elo is? It's really hard to say. There's been a lot of mistakes so far. I would say it's pretty low. Lichess rating, yeah, but it's easy to estimate, especially rapid. Lichess. It would be cool if I could make something like this myself, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's see. Bishop A7, of course, only move. Aha. Okay, this is an interesting moment. Okay, so H3, kicking the bishop. Totally fine. Just take viewers games. I don't have that set up, right? Simple. I'm not gonna do that right now. It'd also be hard to do. I don't know how to do that. What is Gas to Elo? Bro goes, what's GTE? Incredible. It doesn't even say what is Gas to Elo. He goes GTE. Search for viewers games. Yeah, I'm not doing that right now. This is easy at setup. I'm not doing that. All right, simple. Okay. Bishop h5. Yeah, good choice here probably not to take the knight. But then again, I guess if you take the knight, double pawn structure, probably. Yeah, in the future, sure. I have to figure out how to set that up. Okay, yeah, h3, bishop, h5. Yeah, so this is definitely interesting because there's been a lot of fuck-ups, I would say. But there's also been a lot of, I think, good moments. Can you guys notice the change on the cows? Wait, do you guys see that the cows are eating leaves now? Did you guys see that or no? Is this not even noticeable? Why do I change my background if no one cares? Okay, yeah, okay. Now we see queen e2. How long did that take? Whoa, a minute 30 seconds to play queen e2. That's fucking crazy. Notice how the opponent is now running out of time. So queen e2 and aha. Now this is a very weird move, I think. b6. Yeah, b6, bad move, terrible move. b6, never play b6 here, just straight up blunder. I would even say that's a blunder. b6 is just very, very, very odd, I would say. That's just a bad move. b6, obviously weakening the bishop. You could maybe even take immediately, pawn takes or something. I don't know if that's the tactic here. But, aha. Okay, so white says no to that and takes the pawn. Yeah, now I think bishop takes and the pawn is now defended, sort of. It's sort of defended. I mean, it is defended-ish. Not really, though. You probably still could take, but I think it's probably less clear. After bishop takes, obviously the pawn's attacked twice. Wait, bishop takes. This is actually kind of a complicated position. Hey, LW. This is actually very complicated. I mean, why is CB better? Why is CB better? CB is just much better, apparently. But, okay, I guess bishop takes. Yeah, I would definitely give an edge to white. I mean, they're winning the pawn, right? So, that's good. What would you guys take? Okay, if you guys are taking this pawn, are you taking it with the bishop or the rook? Actually, very curious here. What would you guys take with bishop or rook? g4. I would say g4 maybe is okay, but I mean, you're weakening your king significantly. But, yeah. The rook, what are you guys taking with? The rook or bishop? Wondering if there's a general consensus. Certain this is a 14 to 15 rated elite chess game. It could be. Rook any day. Bishop. Yeah, so, hey, honey, how are you, bro? You know what's funny is that rook takes is actually a mistake, and everyone's like, oh, I would take with the rook. I think maybe Jeffrey Chess was the only one who said bishop correctly. Okay, so rook takes is actually a mistake. This is a very interesting game for sure. A lot of like, notice how black is also super down bad on time. Black literally has a minute. Yeah, I mean, taking with the rook is kind of stupid. I think after, yeah, rook takes, bishop takes, and then you have rook over here. They have the A file. Maybe not so good. Okay, so rook takes, bishop takes. We probably see... Oh, queen g6. Damn. Okay, listen. I don't even think that's a terrible move. I just think it's kind of sort of random. I don't know why you would play queen g6 here. It's not that bad. Hey, Marsh. Okay, can you guys... Wait. Can you guys... There's knight h4. Is there knight? I don't know, bro. Can you guys predict white's next move? Can anyone here predict white's next move? This is very funny. You think g4? Try to predict the next move made by white. I'm actually, I'll probably do like viewer submitted games at a different point. I don't have that set up. It's a pain in the ass. I also don't exactly know how to do that. Just on the Guess the Elo site. I actually don't. I'm not gonna try. Hey Farfel, guess the most random move possible. No. Guess the most random move possible, and you probably still won't get it. Guess the most random move. The most random move. White to play, by the way. No one has it so far. It's kind of funny. No one's actually, I actually don't think any of you will. It's so fucking random. Like I sort of get it, but I don't understand it at all. It's also a really good move. Apparently. No one has it. This is funny. Someone almost got it. Now we're thinking outside the box. Someone almost got it, right? Nope. Someone almost got it. King H1. King H1. Oh my God. Engine move, by the way. King H1, like top engine move. So yeah, King H1 top engine move. Okay, you'll notice that Black's time is completely out, basically. White is up 4 minutes on the clock. And then Black's like, I gotta make lift, and pushes H6. And the game ends with C4. And yeah, so now Black obviously lost on time, right? Black just completely lost on time. Yeah, so this was definitely a strange game for sure. I'm guessing a pretty low elo. Now, the thing is though, it doesn't have to be that low. This doesn't actually have to be that low. I know that sounds insane, but it doesn't have to be that low. Now, should we do elo ranges or should I give you the 4 guesses on screen? I feel like we should probably do elo ranges. Wait, no, what if I give you guys exact guesses? They give me 4 options because there's 4 options. Okay, before we do, wait. Let's poll this. Would you guys rather, what would you rather? Elo ranges, exact elo. I think with exact elo, this is really difficult. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm actually totally cooked here. I think with exact elo, this is really hard. I have no idea. I really don't know. Okay, we'll do elo ranges for now. Okay, so this is Lee chess. Okay, so we'll start with listen, if you're below 500 Lee chess, I don't even know. So we're gonna start with 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 1,500, 1,500 to 2,000, and then 2,000 plus. Yeah, Lee chess elo. Yeah. Ranges makes it too easy. You know what? I don't know if it does. For this game, I have no idea. I really don't know because this is kind of, what was the opening? It was this. There were a lot of mistakes. I mean, the thing is that, here's the thing. There wasn't like blunders though. There wasn't like outright blunders throughout. You know? There wasn't like outright blunders. So, I don't know. I'm in a bathroom gambit. I don't know. All right, I think I know what I think it is. Okay, I genuinely think it's 1932. I could be way off, but I think it's 1932. I'm willing to be way off. I'm willing to be wrong. No, it's 800. What? There wasn't blunders though. Bro, Googled it. I was 1100 ELO off. I didn't Google shit. Also, what do you mean Google it? View on Lee chess is right here. That was. They were both 866 ELO exactly. 866 ELO exactly. That's an insane game for an 800. That's like a chess.com 200, by the way. Wow. Like, that's really good for 800. 0 blunders. That's insane for an 800 lead chess. 800 lead chess isn't that good? Dude, 800 lead chess is terrible. All right, here we go. All right, so e4, e5. This is all theory. Knight f3, knight c6, probably still theory. Knight c3, bishop c5, probably still theory. Can you go live on Twitch? I don't even have this set up on Twitch. Nah, I can't be fucked. Sorry. All right. Bishop c5, and this is the center fork trick, right? Knight takes e5, d5. This is the center fork trick where you take the knight, and then they have this, I believe. I've never seen d5. D5 is quite the fuck up, I gotta say. Okay, so very interesting, strange move. What should white do here? What do you guys think? What would you do here if you were playing as white? What's white elo? No one knows, bro. I don't know. We're playing guess the elo. Bro goes, what's white's elo? Bro, we're playing guess the elo, and he goes, what's white's elo? So good. There's increment here. There's a 5-second increment. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next game. The first one was 866. I think taking with the knight is better, right? I don't know. Yeah. I think there's actually a couple moves. Maybe knight takes c6. I also think maybe knight takes pawn is interesting, and then you lose the knight, and then there's this move with the fork, and then queen takes, and then you resign. Yeah, no. Lag, I hope not. Yeah, so maybe just take over here, pawn takes, and then I don't know. The position's kind of not ideal. Who knows? Yeah, so white's completely winning. Not anymore. Taking is not so good. I think maybe taking this knight and just fucking their structure is maybe better. Do we have queen h5? Queen h5? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe queen h5. I think queen h5 is a disgusting move. I think queen h5, knight takes, and then takes, right? That's nice. Okay, queen h5. Maybe it was queen h5. Fair enough. I don't know. Who knows what the best move is? G6 after queen h5. But Dawson said so. How dare you? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so we see ed. Knight takes, knight. What a move. Brilliant. And now we see d4. That's crazy. Okay, look at this series of events, by the way. This is like the weirdest center for... Dude, what the fuck just happened? Wait. Look at this. Let's talk about this. e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, bishop c5, knight takes d5, ed, knight takes e5, d4. That's so fucking crazy, but whatever. That's wild. Okay. Now we see bishop g4. Oh no, you're a queen. Oh, queen. Oh, no. Oh! Yeah, this actually says a lot about the game. F3, never play F3. This says a ton about the game. F3, never play F3. Ben Feingold is rolling in his room right now. What the fuck is this position? This position is insane. This is attacked. This is attacked. This position is fucking nuts, by the way. Oh my God. This position is disgusting. Yeah. Okay. So what would you guys play here? Black is winning. Let's talk about this, guys, gentlemen. Black is winning here. Okay. Black is winning. What are we playing here, guys? Whoa, big win for Flarden for Darwin Bowser. Okay, what's the move to win here? Yeah, this game is kind of something, I guess. Knight takes f3 check. What do you guys think? Our bishop takes f3. Am I ignoring you on purpose? I don't think so. Bishop takes f3. Or what? Queen h4. Oh, forgot to put the plus. No one's gonna know it's plus anymore. Oh, terrible. Can we pull up the analysis board? Wait, how does this work? What is it? The analysis board. Wait, does this show us the? Oh no, no! I ruined it. No, no one saw it. No one saw it. Let me bring it back. Okay. Perfect. No one saw it. You guys all know the move now, probably. This is interesting. Does this pop up the analysis board? It doesn't? Wait, what? That's crazy. Okay, good. Yeah, so this position is actually kind of interesting. Also, it's actually a very funny position. It's good to know because there's two moves that are right and one move that's wrong. Two moves are right, one move is wrong, by the way. Which move is wrong? Wait, hold on. Which move is wrong? You think bishop takes f3 is right? Guys, is bishop takes f3 right or no? Queen h4 check is too sketchy, apparently. Bishop takes f3 is wrong. Bishop takes f3 is wrong. Queen h4, blah, 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 blah. Knight takes f3. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what. Knight takes f3 is a fuck up. So, yeah, actually, this is really funny. This is a fuck up, right? You have two moves. You have bishop takes. I can't play the moves. The problem is I can't play the moves. That's a little annoying. Wait, if I press analysis board, you guys can see that, right? Not really. Yeah, the problem is that these are two different sizes. All right, let me just adjust this a little bit really quickly. I know it's ultra zoomed in, but we should probably go over these interesting moments. Let me fix this. Because why wouldn't we? Big pawn is big. Okay. This is on my training account, so I don't want to dox the name. Be really careful. I just hit 2,500 puzzles on my training account. Pretty happy. On Lee Chess. Okay, hold on. Okay, bing. No arrows or anything either. Just brain calculation. All right. Let's see. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Wait a minute. What if I, okay, I should probably just log out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you have two right moves here. That'll be good. Yeah, Alicia's puzzles are hard. So two moves are right. So queen h4 check. This line is correct. I guess he pushes p. And then... Oh, wow, what a line. This, forced here. Yeah, king takes here is too deadly because... Why is this too deadly? Oh, this is a crazy line. We move back knight discovery. Oh, that's nasty. Wow, queen takes, bishop takes, pawn takes here. Oh my god, takes here. That is nasty. Also, bishop takes is correct. So bishop takes. I guess pawn takes and then queen h4. Yeah, that's crushing. Yeah, then queen h4 check and here white is obviously just dead lost. So. Anyways. Oh, I showed the four, whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal. This is going to be kind of difficult to do. Showing all the lines. But, oh well. I mean, you guys kind of know the ranges now, but... whatever, don't go back. Okay, so knight takes f3. Blunderous. What are you gonna do? Okay, so GF, maybe open 2 tabs. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do this. I don't know. All right, so Queen E7 check. Yeah, so white is obviously winning. Just there's too much not good stuff happening for white's position. Black's position. 2 of these bishops are hanging still. Not good. Queen E7 check doesn't really solve anything. It's just like, let me check you with the queen. Oh, wow. What would you play here? Oh my God. What would you guys play here? As white, what are you playing? What's the move you're playing here as white? This is nutty, by the way. This is a crazy line. This says a lot about this game, by the way. No one's finding what the players are playing. King F2, by the way, like top engine move. Yep. See, Jeffrey knows. King F2 is a fucking genius move, by the way. There's no threat here. Black has no threat. Like genuinely, black, amazing. It's fucking bonkers, but black has no threat. It's crazy. Okay, so now we see Queen H4 check. This is not a problem though. There's no threat here. The king is totally safe on G1. Yeah, the king is completely safe on G1, which is insane. Notable moment. Now, what happens if the bishop takes? So like I said, the king is completely safe on G1. Exactly. It's crazy. This position is so funny. And yeah, both bishops are still hanging. Yeah, so amazing. And they go, okay, well, I'm going to take a pawn. Look at the time used, by the way. The time used is diabolical. All right. So yeah, now we have queen takes. Are these instantaneous moves? What's happening here? Yeah, there's a 5-second increment, but still. Now, this is another funny position because white is still completely safe here. White has no problems. And even after takes, white has no problems. 0 issues. Obviously, bishop E3. It's the queen's defended. Is there a better move here? Or the bishop's defended? This is slightly wrong. Is there a better move besides for bishop E3? I was just thinking bishop E3 all day. I don't even... Does the engine want king G2? No way. That's so funny. The engine must want king G2. That's disgusting. I think this is fine though. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, so bishop E3 isn't there because of queen G5. Queen G5? Okay, so you guys think queen G5? I don't know. Queen G5. Okay, well, queen G5. Very interesting idea. Huh. I don't think queen G5 does all that much though. I think queen G5. Taylor, thank you for the hound, brother. I appreciate the jewels. I'll use them wisely. Thank you, Tyler, for the jewels, brother. By the way, queen G5. I think there's 2 options. With queen G5, I think you even can play. Well, actually, one option. Bishop here loses. I think just king F2. Queen G5, king F2, defending the bishop, and you're chilling. You're totally fine. Only one option, but yeah. All right. Anyways, now we see long cattle. That's ballsy. That is fucking ballsy. I get long castle, but it is ballsy. Now, but then again, it's like, okay, what could black even have done here? Maybe you take the bishop first, but then if you take the bishop, queen takes. So like, maybe long castling isn't that ballsy, okay? But apparently it completely loses. How does long castling completely lose? Does it lose exactly like on this spot or no? Don't they tell me after a stream it's not good news? What? Yeah, no. I know we're down a piece. I get that. But we're still down a piece. You're serious? What are you serious about? Thank you, Teal. I appreciate it, bro. What do you have to tell me? Just to send me a message? Bro's gonna tell me some fucking bullshit. I swear to you. Okay. All right. So long castle. What is white's best move here? Yeah, but actually, I think black is fucked here. I think there's a lot of moves. Yeah, if you're down a piece, you're down a piece. That's right. Yeah, I like bishop h3 a lot. Could you force queen trade? Yeah, you could also force queen trade, but then you lose your bishop. Apparently, simplifying down is not the way. But, okay, like, this is still totally fine, though. You're up a piece, you're up a piece. Right. Check here, queen f2. Does black queen trade, yes or no? What do you guys think? Queen trade, yes or no? Is not a big deal. Just DM me it. Queen trade here or no? No. No queen trade. Queen g4 check. Yeah, no queen trade. Yeah. No, this is fine. Amazingly, this game gets drawn by perpetuals, which is insane. The next 5 moves are this, and then this, and then this, and that. It actually gets drawn by perpetuals. I can't believe it. Yeah, no. Okay, so bishop g2, nice move. Obviously, get your rook out of the corner. Bishop's about to have very strong prospects, and you're probably going to be okay. But white's position is still, if they can't activate the rook, they're not happy. The rook's doing nothing. Maybe you have ideas of pushing or something. Yeah, this is elite chess. Knight f6. Okay. Queen e3. Queen e3. What the fuck is the point of queen e3? Maybe just like profile. I have no idea what the point of queen e3 is. Yeah. Odd move. I mean, I think there's just this, which is actually what is played. I think this makes a lot of sense. This position, oh God, I mean, Stockfish likes it for white, but no, sorry, but white's position is not, hey, Whedon, is not the best. Just because they have to find a way to get this rook unfucked. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how do you unfuck this rook? The king's kind of awkward. The bishop's very good, but they need to unfuck the rook, which seems kind of impossible to do right now. Queen d3. You know, maybe you should keep it by your king. Maybe queen f2 is a little better. Maybe a more defensive queen, but I don't know. I don't think this is a massive mistake. Yeah, the reason I don't like white's position is this rook is totally just locked in the corner. It's completely locked in the corner. So it's not ideal. Yeah, now we see rook e5. Rook e5 is probably fine. I think rook e7 might even be better, but who cares? Okay. Rook d1. Yeah, that's no good. Rook d1. And like I said, even though like white is up a rook, their position is totally fucked. Like they are totally fucked here. It's a very tricky position. Like mentally you're up a rook, but who cares? You're not even using it. Like you can't even use the rook. Yeah, this is a funny position. Up a rook, you can't even use it. The king is so fucked right now. The king has no pawns in front of it. Bishop in front of it. King is obviously the king would like to be over here, and then white would be totally winning probably if the king was here. Bishop was protected, but that's not how that works. All right. So what do we see now? What do you guys think? What's the eval? It's 0.5. You know what? I could add a little gauge. I didn't even think of that. Let me add like a little eval gauge. Like this doesn't. Sorry, I'm just adding the eval gauge. You can just keep this, right? Yeah, if you guys want to see, if you guys want to like literally know what the eval is, right? Maybe I just put it like over here or something. I think that's fine. How's the snow? There was a tiny bit yesterday, like nothing really. So 0.5. Not ideal for white by any means. Okay, what are you guys playing here out of curiosity? Down near the Black King and the timer. I could. I mean, it doesn't matter. The Black King, I could. I guess that seems a little cleaner. Yeah, this game was actually look. This game was complicated. A lot of fuck slops, but it was still complicated. You play rook takes pawn. Yeah, no. Knight takes pawn. Not ideal. Obviously not ideal. Okay. No fucking way. This is another situation where you cannot predict white's move. This is fucking crazy. What? This is wild. Okay, what does white play here? What do you guys think? This is wild. What a move. What a fucking move. Yeah, this, like I said, it's just so bad for white. They're up a rook. This rook has not, they're literally like, they're up a piece, sort of. Like now that's only 1 point of material. Obviously they're up a piece. They can't even use this rook though. That's what I've been saying though. And you still have to be very careful. You know, it's very funny because Jeffrey just got it immediately. He knows how to blunder. Queen F3. Very strange move, but what are you gonna do? Obviously, I think if queen takes, maybe this is a very tactical position too. I mean, I guess if queen takes, bishop takes, maybe there's some knight check or something. I don't know. I don't think I would like to play white in this position. I would rather black every time. So many blunders this game. Now queen g6. Look at the eval bar. The eval bar is shitting itself. Damn. Queen g6. So many terrible moves. I think that there's a lot of details just being missed. Obviously here knight takes d5. And queen takes c2. That's fucking crazy. Like I said, there's a lot of details just being missed over and over and over again. Tons of details missed. I think here you have 97, right? 97 check, rook takes, and then we have mate, right? Yeah, mate. Yeah, 97 check. Mate in 2, yeah. Simple mate in 2. Super random here. Like to play queen takes c2 here, I don't know. It just to take the pawn. Holy shit. Rook d3. Damn, rook d3. I mean, okay, defend the rook, but fuck. Okay, listen, I understand missing mate here. I fucking get it. I understand. Like, how long was this? Did he play this in a second? Holy shit. No, he played this in 40 seconds. Okay, he played that in 40 seconds. Wait. So bro took 40 seconds, realized he had this battery, realized he had this rook on the open file. Maybe he didn't realize that and goes, oh shit, I have to defend my rook. Ballsy play from white, by the way. Just insanely ballsy play from white. Is this even better than the last game? Very ballsy play. All right. Yeah, just the lack of understanding is pretty high here. C6. Again, like, oh, I gotta kick the knight away. I'm wondering if there's like 94 here now. Maybe there's still like 97 check and then you win the rook. Probably. I think 97 check doesn't actually win the rook anymore. But maybe there's just like knight b4 defending the rook, and then you're probably just totally winning. Knight b4 defending the rook, attacking the rook. That looks fine. Maybe it's not fine. There's so many crazy ass moves. Now we see queen takes f7. This position is so mind fucking, by the way. This whole game is crazy. That's wild. That's a wild move. So many details are just being missed here. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so obviously, here's the thing. No fucking way. No, this game's crazy. With your analysis, I feel like you're only 100 elo better than that. Yeah, I'm literally 200 elo, bro. Here, go watch something else. Got you. Peace the fuck out. So now this is funny, because white has a hidden threat. White has a hidden threat here. Do you guys see it or no? Not really that hidden. That's a crazy move. Like, a lot of these moves are very creative, but I think they're creative in the wrong way, which says probably low elo, or they could be good bullet moves. A lot of these moves are probably good bullet moves, sort of. But for a rapid game with a 5-second increment, not so good. But it paid off. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the position was like very flimsy the entire game, right? The entire game, the position was very flimsy and not great for white. Like I said, white was up a piece, but they're also down a piece because they have this rook in the corner and they can't even utilize it. Right? And they're up a piece the entire, basically the entire game. How long were they up this piece for? From where? From here, right? Yeah, basically the entire game they're up a piece, but they can't use it. I don't know. I think it was a very complicated position. Complicated, right? This is really, really hard to say. I mean, this was okay, but you know what's crazy though? I think with d5, I think that basically says all you need to know. Right? I mean, that tells me everything, right? Granted, a lot of the game was wild. How long was this? This was played in 4 seconds. 4 seconds to play this. Okay, that says a lot too. This dude has 9 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock, and he uses 4 seconds to blunder this. See a breath. That's crazy. All right, I think I know. All right, let's do the range. It's Lee Chess Elo. That's wild. If this isn't, I have my guess. If this isn't what I think it is, I'm gonna lose it. I think I know exactly what this is. Like, I think I know the exact, I mean, obviously I know the exact elos, but I think I know this time. I swear to God, this is, okay, I'm not gonna say yet. I think this is 1513. Let's fucking go, 1513. 1513. Chess.com, that's like 1,000, 1,200 maybe. Maybe a little lower. 1513. I totally get the 1513. Super complicated game. Yeah. Complicated game, a lot of fuck ups, but not really thinking. I get it. I get it. The start told me though, like with missing the center fork trick, right? Okay, next game. E4, C5. This is called the Bologna Stromboli. If you didn't know, when you play this move, this is the Bologna Stromboli. Bishop C4, dead 6. C3. Ooh, C3. Nice. Okay, A6. What the fuck is this? Wait, no. I forgot I could click this. Did Bro just find a secret way to... Yeah, 1513 Lee chess, so like maybe like 1200chess.com. I didn't know you could link. That's not a good thing, probably. Okay. Aha. Okay. Early queen b3. Obviously. Whoops, this is a threat. The question is, I see that, but does black see that? What do you guys think? Does black see the threat that the fact that this is takeable, and then that can happen too, which is no good? Trying to bug in the code, I guess you did. Black sees it 1000%. What do you guys think? Does black see this or no? Schoolhouse Rocklink. Hope not. Was my webcam lagging? It might have been. Yeah, so black doesn't, actually just doesn't see it. Knight C6. This is completely lost. Like, not only are you taking, but the king's going here, and then you have the knight. Wonder what the hell happens here. Okay, bishop takes knight, and then, whoa, okay. I get this move from black, but it got, I mean, okay, listen, black is so lost here that I think they're just grasping at straws with this move. Okay, so knight a5, attacking the queen. If you can't stay on the diagonal, you can't bring the bishop home. So that's the thing. Aha. Wow, so this next move I think is good too. What would you guys play here? I thought this didn't work initially, but now I'm kind of like, it does work. Big time. Oof. Everyone knows the move. It's queen takes pawn. Yeah, no. So queen e6 check. I actually wasn't 100% sold on this move. Let's see. I wasn't sold on this move, but I don't know if I would play this move. I don't think it loses whatsoever. I think maybe queen d5 is a little better here. A little, right? I would probably play queen d5, right? Queen a6 I think is fine, but I wouldn't play this move. Now you have to move the queen again, and it gets kind of slightly unclear. Obviously, next is queen f7. Only move. Well, not only move. Queen f7 or just queen d5 after. So maybe playing queen d5 immediately is much better. Queen d5 invites bishop e6, so it seems much better. So whatever. Queen a4 check. Queen a4 check actually I think loses the game. After b5, targeting the queen. This doesn't lose. Okay, let me take that back. It doesn't lose the game. Holy shit, is your queen trapped? No, your queen's not trapped. Queen a4 check doesn't lose the game at all. But notably with queen a4 check, you can't take the knight. So I don't know. I like queen d5 a little more. King c7. Yeah, and now queen f7. This is really, really, really awkward. This position is like really strange. It's a funny position too, because number one, there's no immediate way to win the bishop, but now your bishop is kind of like here. I think white shouldn't have been stubborn. Maybe not stubborn, but if they saw queen d5, it's way better. Queen d5, and then you could have got this. But with queen f7, the bishop is just kind of locked over here, which is really funny. So the bishop is locked over here now. It's not like black can win it though. There's no way for black to immediately win it. They can't. They literally can't. Notice that the bishop is locked over here. The rook is locked over here. So queen e6 loses queen. Yeah, I wouldn't probably do that. That's a good observation. All right. So now we see bishop d7. Maybe they want to do something like bishop over here, which I get. Whatever. All right, now we see... I have no explanation for a3. Okay, I guess with a3, maybe they want this? That's why they want a3. a3, they want this. They want queen a2. a3, they were trying to... See, this is interesting, right? Because all of these problems could have been avoided if they had just played queen d5, right? If they had played queen d5, no problems whatsoever. But you'll see with like a lot of the times going for checks, captures, and attacks is not the best, right? So check, and then they're stubborn, so they probably play this move. And then, okay, bishop d7, yeah, a3, no good. Now, of course, it looks like black has a tactic here. The question is, what is the tactic? How does black recover from this? All right, let's look at this position. How is black recovering from this? This is actually a really, really funny position, I think. Ooh, think about it. Wait. Really try to think about this. I would say, be careful here. How is black recovering? You think knight c4? Definitely not knight c4. Knight c4, probably not. Knight c4, assault the queen. Knight c4, you just take the knight. I would say knight c4 is not the way. Queen e8. I would say no. Knight c6. Knight c6 definitely does not attack the queen. Knight c6 hits this pawn. But I would... I don't know. I don't think that assaults the queen. Can I pull this up in a... can I pull up the analysis board in a different browser without fucking ruining the scene? Hold on. I guess that doesn't ruin it, right? If I pull it up, because they're different sizes. This is so annoying. Okay. Yeah, so this is actually kind of diabolical. I think this is a pretty interesting line. But you do need to be careful. Definitely not bishop e8. Bishop e8 is like a funny... Bishop e8 is hilarious. Never play bishop b8, which was played in the game. E6 is actually the move. No, not g6. I believe, what's the line with e6? Let me look. E6 is, I think e6 does make sense. Yeah, with e6, this is a super awkward position for white with e6. A really, really awkward position. E6 is an insane move. Like an insane move with e6. E6, and then you'll notice that the queen's job is to protect the bishop, which is white's asset. They're up a piece. And if they move the queen, they can take here. And all of a sudden, I think with e6, white's advantage completely slips away. Very, very quickly. Yeah, e6, bishop, e7. Right. Kind of nasty. So yeah, Devesh could spot with e6. So yeah, bishop e8 was the move that was played. This is a this is obviously not a good move. This is a fucking wild move, of course. Is that zoomed in again? Probably. That's not even the game. That's the other game. Yeah, so I think this just loses the bishop. Right? Am I missing something, or this completely loses the bishop? Maybe white thought that they were attacking the queen. I mean, they are attacking the queen, but I could just take the bishop. And it's funny because there's no checks or anything. Like, this isn't a discovered check. So it's a discovered, oh no, I fucked up. But he's not going to take. Correct. Queen e6. But this is really funny again, because with queen e6, again, queen e6 is so funny. Why queen e6? I guess queen e6, why the fuck queen e6 and not like putting your queen to a better square? But that's what I'm saying, Whedon. I don't know. I would probably play queen a2, right? Why are we keeping the queen in the enemy's territory for no reason? That's what I'm saying. Why is the queen over here? Right? Why not? You played a3 so you could play queen a2. Right? I don't know. Okay, I digress. And now again, it's like bishop d7. Obviously, black is not winning. Black could possibly never, ever be winning here. Okay, and then and now queen d5. What is happening here? And now queen d5, just going on every single attackable square. But we played a3 so we could play queen a2, right? Bishop c6, and finally queen a2. Look at this. Look at this fucking dance, by the way. How many queen? This. Yeah, and then finally black's like, okay, I'm taking your pawn. One square. It's crazy, bro. I remember that video. It was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, moving is king. Exactly. Yeah, I like this next move. Yeah. Jeffrey Trust sees it, of course. Bishop d5, very nice move. Apparently it was an only move. Who fucking cares? I think that's solid. Trade off the bishops. Okay, so e5, apparently a mistake. Listen, I don't think this is like a terrible mistake. I mean, it's borderline probably sketchy. I'm wondering. Bro's spamming question marks for probably no reason. I'm wondering what's the better move here for black to play. I don't know. Well, black is lost anyways, so who really knows? I mean, I get the purpose of e4, maybe to put the bishop there or something. Yes, Mr. Ray. I get it, I guess, but what are you gonna do? Maybe Stockfish wanted some. You know what Stockfish probably wanted? I bet Stockfish wanted rook c8, so you can tuck the king away. Stockfish is like, hey, your king's in the middle of the board. Now is the opportunity to play rook c8 so you can play king b8. That's probably what the fish wanted. Instead, we see e5, and now b4. Very, very, very nice move. That's why I'm thinking 2-4 full. Yeah, very nice move. Just crashing forward with the pawns. Why wouldn't you? Maybe better idea is just to simply develop and then castle. But this is okay. Okay, so yeah, knight c6, of course. Yeah, so here I actually just think that white should probably just continue developing. I actually wouldn't take the pawn. I really wouldn't take. Here I would just develop. I would just get my pieces involved. You know, just get the pieces involved, keep developing, easy peasy. But, okay, taking the pawn is a mistake, but it's like, okay, is it really that big of a mistake? The answer is no, of course not. Taking the pawn, and if you take, maybe you just queen trade. But I would personally develop there and get the pieces active and then keep on attacking. Castle, easy peasy. Aha, okay. Now, notably, of course, you don't have to queen trade. Stockfish probably wouldn't love queen trade just because, I mean, queen trade is, of course, like an excellent move because you're up a piece. But you could, keeping the queen makes way more sense because you're attacking. So he does. Queen e4. Probably best move. And now bishop d6. Okay, maybe this is like a slight inaccuracy, maybe a slight mistake. And again, here, I think really Stockfish is just like, hey, your king's like over here. It's really vulnerable. Just play rook c8 and then this is my thought process there. Right? Yeah. Now, white has a very simple initiative. Simple plan. Knight f3, queen f6 move, castle. Right? So all is well in the building. All is well. All right. Aha. So I actually think this is pretty interesting because black is dead lost, but maybe they have some counterplay on the king side. And so they take it. I'm not even saying that this is great, but maybe they have some counterplay. If you're this lost, you probably just go for a counterplay. So h5, d3, funny move. d3 opening up the bishop. Potentially bishop g5 is coming too. d3 opening up the bishop with bishop g5 ideas. Very nice move. Super nice move. And now we see g5. So this is a funny moment where g5, I don't know. G5 is ass. I'm not even gonna lie. It's terrible. But I understand the purpose of g5. The idea is, okay, you take, and now I have an open file to attack your king on. That's the point of g5, is I don't give a shit if you take my pawn. Now I have an open file to attack the king on. Great. Listen, if I was black, I would play g5. That's what I would play. If I'm this lost, I'm playing g5. This is a rapid game. You can see the time over here. Top right and top bottom right. Okay, so yeah, bishop takes. Now, queen e6. Yeah, I guess queen e6. Where are you gonna put the queen? Like on g7? I mean, you could, but okay, fine. Queen e6. Fair. And okay. Black is also down 2 minutes. Yeah, this is a 5-second increment game, by the way. Okay. Now we see bishop e3. Bishop e3. Dude, what I would do is, I would probably fix this pawn. I would probably play bishop h4 here. Fix the pawn so it can advance. I'm like, in my mind, I'm probably like, hey, I don't want to give black any unnecessary counterplay. Probably playing bishop h4, fix the pawn. I don't want it advancing, right? Okay, so instead bishop e3. This cannot possibly be lost for white, right? It can't. White's up so much. So bishop e3, this is fine too, but I would play bishop h4. Okay, so rook h to g8. Like I said, they gave up the g pawn so they could have some sort of an attack on the king, right? And now this pawn is maybe crashing through. Obviously the knight can take, but honestly, even the queen can take. So yeah, from here we see knight g5. And again, it's like, so they're really just shutting down black right now, attacking the queen. Notably, the queen can't go here. Just easy trade, whatever. And we see queen f6, right? I mean, probably queen f6, right? You can't really put the queen on h6. Knight moves to the discovery. Check doesn't work, but discovery, and probably not happy. Yeah. Okay, now we see queen h4. This makes me think that white is nervous. The queen h4 move just really is like, okay, white's nervous. You should start like 7:38 p.m. EST, right? This makes me think like white is nervous and they shouldn't be. So, yeah, all right. Anyways, I digress. So now we see bishop e7. Fine, whatever. Time, they still have 5 minutes with a 5-second increment, so whatever. What's queen h4? So queen h4 means that white is nervous, right? The idea of queen h4, imagine the bishop doesn't move. Imagine there's like this, some random move. The idea is probably knight f3, trying to queen trade. That's the point of queen h4. They want a queen trade because they're nervous. They think they're about to get checkmated. That's the point. Bishop e7, that's why I said they were nervous. And now, okay, with bishop e7, notably, we can push f4. I think f4 is an excellent move. It might be ballsy, but I think it's fine. With f4, you can even play rook f2, easy defense of the g-pawn. If black takes, we have this move and all as well. Actually, if black takes, we can forcibly get queens off the board. Queen takes, bishop check, defending the knight, which is solid. Yeah, and here, funnily enough, yeah, black plays queen d6. And is like, no, I don't want to trade the queens. And white's like, okay, fine, don't trade the queen. White goes, I'm going to finally develop my knight. Yeah, and now, this is questionable. After d3 falls, white cannot possibly be losing here. That's the thing. But white has potential to fuck up now, because they're allowing counterplay. By playing scared, they actually are allowing counterplay here. White is not playing to win. They're playing to simplify, or to try to simplify. Right? White's not actually playing to win. Like white is up a piece and they're like, I don't care that I'm up a piece. I need to simplify. I need to get the pieces off the board. That's what I need to do. Lag? Are we lagging? Open my task manager, maybe. I don't think I'm lagging. We have some CPU lag. Are we lagging? No lag. All right. Who knows? Yeah. What's the next move? Can you guys guess the next move? And here's what I mean. You could tell how white feels. You can tell. I can understand everything about the way white is feeling by this next move. I know fucking everything about the way white's feeling, how white's playing with this next move. Rook a to d1. White is like, I need to trade pieces. I need to attack your queen. I need to do this. I need to do that. They're not trying to win, right? And in doing so, oh no, now you lose your bishop. Now you lose your bishop because they're not playing to win. I've been in this position many times. Okay, so now we see king h1. And like I said, white has just been allowing too much unnecessary counterplay for no reason. They're up a piece and now they're completely fucked. I would actually probably give the edge here to black. Black has this bishop, obviously 2 knights, but knights are tricky. And yeah, so now, of course, we see EF. Now that's crazy. Rook F to E1. That's a wild move. And okay, so this is a funny ass game because this whole time they're like, obviously the queen trade here is completely impossible. Like if you queen trade now, this happens, this, and then you lose the piece. Yeah, rook F to E1. What does black play here? Holy shit, yeah, bishop takes G5. Yep, bishop takes G5. And white is just panicking this whole time, and black's just like, I'm not panicking, I have nothing to lose. And they're playing like they have nothing to lose. And of course, bishop takes G5, hitting the queen. And now the tides have shifted. Black is now up a piece after all that. After the dust has settled. And then white says, no way, we're not trading. I mean, you can't trade here. Obviously, you lose the rook too. What's up inside? So they take H5. Fine. Queen takes c3. Fine. This is completely fucked. Of course. And now the random queen h7 check. Notably, this is a very funny position. I think black has king b6 check. No, they don't. This probably loses. That's cap. What can black do here? Oh my god, can they just block with their bishop? No fucking way. Can they just block with their bishop or their knight? That's 2 pieces for a rook. I wonder what's black's best move, because obviously if they go here, they're losing this with check. King d6, you think? King d6 walking, king d6 loses the queen, right? I don't think king d6 works. You were gifted it by far below. Yeah, king b6 might be the way, but I don't know. I feel like maybe king b6 don't have the position. Oh well. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, I did. Oh my god, they have a beautiful move. Oh my god, they have an amazing move, and they find it. Queen g7. Of course, queen g7. Queen g7. Queen g7. Oh my god, way better. Queen g7. Yeah. Probably even rook g7, but queen g7 is lights out. Queen g7, queen f5, bishop h4. Rook f1, checkmate. Holy shit, what a game. Yeah, this was a lot of shit. Wow, this is a game. Damn, this is actually crazy. Why are you looking up the games? No, bro, but why are you looking up the games on the Lichess Explorer? You know what Jeffrey Chesses just did? He just looked up the game on the Lichess Explorer. I can't believe it. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Did you actually just do that? You're not? Yeah, you are. No fucking way. Can I like see? If this is 1289 versus 1344. Oh. You loaded up the position from checkmate. Why? Fucking why? The fuck? Take a 30-minute timeout, yeah? That's a crazy way to ruin it. Yeah. 1289 with verse 1344. Thanks. Yeah, this motherfucker just loaded the position. That's crazy. That's nuts. Thanks for that. Damn, I didn't even know. Fucking ruined it for me. That's crazy. All right, we'll do one more of these. And then, crazy, right? Fucking weird as shit. 2 versus 2 elo. Close enough. All right, last one. Thanks for ruining it, Jeffrey. E4, C6, D4, D5. The Caro Khan. Exchange variation. Knight F3, Knight C6. Normal. Bishop B5, A6. Always play A6, I guess. A6 is fine. All right, A6, bishop takes, pawn takes. I actually do like this structure. Sometimes I play it. But, all right. Knight C3, bishop G4. Very standard, no thinking, Caro Khan. Castles E6. That's what he had to tell me, by the way, that he found a way to... By the way, this motherfucker's like, I have to tell you something. It's really serious. That's exactly what he had to tell me, right? That he could look up the position and find the game. That's fucking wild. I know that's what he had to fucking say. Yeah, it says gastheelo.com. All right, h3, kicking the bishop. Nothing really happening here. Bishop h5. Where's the fun in looking up a position? Why are you even doing that? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Genuinely, I have no idea. That's what he did, by the way. So he knows the fucking weird behavior. All right. Like, why? I don't know. Defeats the entire purpose. He puts the exact elo in there. Like, you're gonna do that, like, keep it to yourself, right? Like, why ruin it for everyone and me? Okay. Yeah, so now bishop f4, bishop d6. Okay. Bishop takes, queen e2, knight f6. Very standard stuff. The one thing is the bishop trade-off. Sometimes I do this. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes I'll trade my bishop. Not necessarily supposed to, but it's either bishop d6 or bishop e7, which is more passive. Yeah. All right. So queen takes, and then queen e2. Very, very normal game so far. Knight f6. The one thing is, obviously, this is an imbalanced position. There's the bishop versus the two knights. So knight and bishop versus the two knights. It's fine. Totally equal, of course. Did the engine want knight e7? Maybe knight e7. You know what the engine probably wanted? The engine probably wanted c5. I would probably bet money on c5. All right, so knight f6, queen e5. Aha, offering a queen trade. Notably, you can move your queen here. Bishop's not hanging; it's defended by the knight. They're tricky. So yeah, no queen trade. I like this move. Queen b4, attacking the pawn. Also, maybe like this is annoying. You can take the knight. Yeah, okay. Rook a to b1 is an inaccuracy for some reason. I don't exactly know why it's an inaccuracy, but oh wow, never mind. Bishop takes f3 is super annoying, doubling the pawns. What would be the best move here? Yeah, I don't know. It's not that serious. Okay, now we see bishop takes f3, gf, and then castles. Obviously, black has a nice advantage here. Wait, did they have... I have no fucking idea. Okay, black has a nice advantage. I mean, they're not completely winning, but it's enough. I think c5 is also coming, and the problem is you can't play like c3 to defend the pawn. So you'll probably lose the entire center. So king h1, c5, dc unprompted. That's an interesting idea. Probably no reason to play it unprompted, but it is what it is. Maybe there was some, I don't know, knight maneuver, like knight here, and then if they take, you can take with the knight. It looks fine. All right, DC queen takes, and then rook g1. Obviously, you want to move the king over and attack on the open file. Now that you have it, your pawns are fucked, so you might as well try to win. Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Queen takes f2. Oh, no, his knight. Yeah, so he just blundered his knight. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. You could take, but you could also just sack your fucking rook. King takes. Queen g5 check, king h8. Queen takes check, king g8, rook g1 check. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Holy shit. Queen's gotta take, obviously. It's not there, I mean, queens literally have to take. Yeah, that's crazy. Queen takes, king takes. Yeah. Now, This would be questionable if white didn't have this extra knight, which they do. Versus 2 rooks, maybe not the best idea, but they have the extra knight. Keep that in mind. Okay, so now we see rook f to e8. Rook f to e8, huh? All right, whatever. Probably fine. Okay, rook f to e8, queen g5 check, of course. Yeah, then I guess king f8 maybe was the idea. King f8, queen h6 check, king g8. A little bit of waddling, that's fine. What's the time used for this? Not a fucking bit. h4, d4 attacking the knight, disconnecting their pawns. Maybe ballsy idea, but whatever. Knight e4. Oh, look, a rook 4. But actually, checkmate. God damn. Oh my God, that was brutal. That was brutal. That was fucking brutal. Oh my God. Dude, white just cooked. White just destroyed them. Like, white just destroyed them. Damn. Wow. I mean, they destroyed them. All right. 500 to 1,000. $2,000 plus. Good job, Thomas. That was chef's kiss. Wow. That was super high level moment of just not taking the knight here was just, I mean, come on now. Just, I mean, the rook, bro. Holy. Both were grandmothers, yeah. Okay, this one is actually tricky. I have no idea. Instead of a range here, let's do let's just do 4. I'll give the exact elos. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, damn, I just feel like the opening was really, really good. Nothing like abnormal, and then what's the move here? I need to know the move here. That's the thing. Wait a minute. What's there has to be like a, what the hell do you play here instead of rook a to b1? Here, I don't know. I have no idea. If I knew what to play here, but I don't. So I have no idea. It's after this the position starts to fall apart. Imagine it's queen c7. Yeah, can we find out? Just tell you. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Can you see it? Oh, you can't even see it. It's a3. 1v2 them. It's a3. Yeah, shut the fuck up. A3. You also have g4, by the way, if you want to be super aggressive. Best move is a3. Get out of here. Nah, I don't like that. Bro. Disgusting. All right. DC was a weird move. Rook a to b1, semi-natural. I guess moving the knight could have made more sense, but did they fuck up otherwise? Of course not. They noticed the blunder and then they executed perfectly. I mean, fuck, I actually don't know what this could be. I actually think it's higher than 1134. I don't think it's 1134. White played way too well. White played like exceptionally well, like too well for 1134. They played way too well for 1500. I think this is 2207. I could be wrong. Fuck, 1796. White fucking cooked here, okay? The one reason I would say fine, maybe it's not 22, is because of DC. Only reason. Otherwise, they fucking cooked. Damn. Wow. I thought it was 22. All right, is the last game a short one or no? That's a long one. I'll probably just go to my puzzles now. Damn. We're gonna restart the stream, I guess, and then just go to puzzles. Referee just pissed me off too much to do this more. Craziness. Okay, all right, we're gonna restart. I'll be back in literally a minute.